It is now sadly day 12. It's 6:15 in the morning. We're docked in Miami. Tori's still sleeping. We have our we have to be at the Stardust Theater by 8 a.m. for our Everglades tour. We're going to go see some gators and then get dropped off at the airport. But it's a rather sad day cuz got to go back to reality, got to go back home. We are excited cuz we get to see our family and our kitties and all that cuz it's been a long vacation, and you really don't realize how much you miss your family until you're gone for that long. Like 7 days, obviously you miss your family. Once you get to 12, it feels weird, at least for me. So, but yesterday was our stop in Great Stirrup Cay, and I got our Tinder ticket right at 8 a.m. Got group 7, so we were off within like 35 minutes of when they started calling people at 10. So got onto the island right around a little bit before 11. And whenever, God, I cannot talk. I got a frog in my throat. And if you ever go to Great Stirrup Cay, do not get a chair in the first big beach area because that is the popular area and that's where everybody first gets a chair. There we go. Now maybe I can talk. But not saying that those will fill up or anything, but if you keep walking past the lighthouse, there's an entirely second beach that's even bigger that has more shade. You don't have to pay for the umbrellas. They have like tent things set up so that you can just sit wherever you want and still have shade. I don't know if they have people coming around getting your drinks, but there's close to a couple other bars that you can still get all your drinks at. So while we were there, we went to that beach, found a nice shady spot, and right after we sat down, our Gibraltar friends sat behind us, just not even realizing we were there. So we got to chit chat with them for a really, really long time. They were wonderful. We were kind of sad that we didn't see them last night when we got back, because we were gonna see if they wanted to go to dinner, but they had a swimming with the pigs excursion that I hope didn't get canceled, but I'm gonna guess probably did, because we were there and had a few drinks. We went to the barbecue and ceviche spot they had there, and the ceviche was delicious. And also, randomly, a barbecue spot had the best mahi mahi sandwich I've ever had in my life. So it was amazing. And then they also had really good rum cake. But we then went into the water for a little bit. It was cold. Like, that's definitely the coldest water we've been in this entire cruise. Like, I'd say it was maybe 70, 71 degrees. It was, and I would say it wasn't even up to 80 yesterday. So it's the temperature is slowly going down, and then this morning it's like, I think right now it's only 65. It's chilly. We're gonna freeze on our Everglades excursion, and then when we go home, it's only supposed to be like in the 20s. So I don't know how we're gonna survive. We'll figure it out. But yeah, so we pretty much just stayed at Great Stirrup Cay for about 3 hours, walked around, got a couple souvenirs, ate a lot of really good food. Also went to the buffet. The buffet's still just kind of okay. There's nothing wrong with it at all, but it's just very standard lunch buffet food. Like, they had burgers, fries. They had St. Louis pork ribs, which were just kind of, they're way oversauced. But they had those, and then they also had jerk chicken and a bunch of different desserts. I think I took a video of it, but we'll see. So we went to go get another drink maybe around like 1:30 or 2 o'clock, and we found out that they were closing all the bars down. We're like, what's going on? And then we start seeing a lot of people head towards the boat, and we realize the waves have gotten too rocky. Like, we were looking out, and I mean, there were some huge swells, and there was barely anybody in the water, and they were kind of telling everybody, hey, come on, get out, it's too dangerous, that sort of thing. Though I will say, I kind of wish they would have let us just sit out on the beach and still have drinks for maybe another hour or so, but I do understand why they don't, because if the waves are too rocky and they have to get people out of the water, they don't have enough staff to keep people out of the water if they've also been drinking for another hour. So I get why they essentially ended our port day about an hour and a half early, but it does kind of suck that there's not another option, or you can't figure out a way to control people when you don't have the water at the beach. I mean, you still have the beach. You just, maybe you should have like a rope pulled out and say nobody is allowed to cross this rope and make sure nobody does and keep everybody back from there. I don't know. But it was a little bit of kind of a meh day at Great Stirrup Cay, but we've had so many good port days, we were okay with just a regular beach day. It's just kind of meh. But we got back on board, packed all of our stuff. Man, it takes a long time to pack for 11 days, even whenever you're just stuffing everything back in the suitcase. But we got all the stuff. After that, we went out for dinner. We went to the Indigo again. I recorded it, but I can't remember. Why can I not remember just one night ago? Probably because I drank too much. But I had a spaghetti dish that I never get spaghetti, but it was surprisingly good. It was very, very olive and tomato heavy. So I really like that. And then for my appetizer, I got a cream of asparagus soup, which was surprisingly good. I never thought to put, I mean, I guess cream of broccoli works and cream of asparagus is kind of close, but I don't like broccoli, so I've never had that before. And I also tried the baked brie salad that Tori had for Thanksgiving. It was still good. Yeah. And then after that, we wandered around for a little. One of the favorite things we like to do on the last day of the cruise is to go to the atrium and kind of sit close to the guest services to see what people are complaining about, because it's very rarely anything good, and most of the time you just kind of think, what is your problem, people? Like, what do you expect them to do? Like, a lot of people were upset that they had to come back early on the tender, and it took a long time because they were like waiting for people and they had to wait in like the sun on the tender boat. There's enough space on those tender boats you can move. Oh, but you don't want to lose your spot. Just get up and move out of the sun. You can stand. You don't have to sit. Just, and like, these people were wanting like hundreds of dollars in meal compensation. I hope they just told them fuck off, because it's the last day of the cruise. I don't care if you don't like us anymore, and if this is what causes you to not like the cruise, you're not coming back anyway. But, and also, at guest relations, which is different than guest services, you see the people that have like a horrified look on their face, and you could tell that they didn't realize how much they spent on this cruise, and now they're seeing the bill and they're going, oh my god, I can't pay this. We actually didn't do that bad. We kept right around the range that we expected. So, but after that, we came back to the room. I got like a couple slices of pizza at the buffet, brought them back, had my Balashi beer from Aruba, and passed out because an 11-day cruise is a lot. But we had an amazing time. We still got the Everglades today and the plane rides back, but can't wait to see our kitties. Can't wait to get back to reality. Not excited for all the emails I have waiting for me at home, but hopefully they shouldn't be too bad. Gonna get back to the grind tomorrow, and then Christmas season starts. So if you've watched all these vlogs, thank you so much. There'll probably be a little bit in here from the Everglades. I don't know how I'm going to edit this all together yet, but thank you again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed them. I don't do vlogs, really. I just do them on vacation, mainly so that I can remember what I did, not just through photos. So if you've also enjoyed them, or if this has inspired you to go on a Norwegian cruise, let me know. Again, thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.